final installment of phase 1 of this series, the first 3 manned American programs. So far, we've speedrun the Mercury program in a mere 3 launches using these rockets you can see before you. And then once we got that out of the way, we then smashed the Gemini program with just 3 launches again, using the 2 Titan II boosters and of course the Atlas Agena rocket. But now it's time, ladies and gentlemen, for the big one, the one you've all been waiting for, Project Apollo. Now, for those unfamiliar with this series so far, what I'm going to attempt is end NASA's whole career, complete Project Apollo, and meet every major milestone it's set in as few launches as possible. Now, we'll begin where we began when we began running the beginnings of when NASA began their first manned program, Project Mercury. The first phase of Project Mercury was to test and validate the capsule's launch escape system, which of course is a vital component of the spacecraft in order to ensure our astronauts don't meet an explosive demise. And the Apollo program had a similar test platform to validate its launch escape system. Now, I know real rocket scientists and intellectuals would just use an entire Saturn V and spam the stage button after launch to test this, but apparently, in the real world, there's a thing called budget and common sense. So I guess instead of that, we'll recreate the rocket that NASA used to test the Apollo launch escape system, the Little Joe 2. A small rocket comprised of 6 solid rocket engines that would launch a boilerplate or dummy capsule into the skies before the launch escape system would fire and, hopefully, pull the spacecraft to safety. Now, not only in this series am I trying to meet every milestone set by every major program, but I'm also trying to subtly one-up each milestone set by the program. And in this case, I am so confident in the technology of Loud Aerospace that I don't think we need to have a dummy capsule on the Little Joe 2. I think we can have 3 of our astronauts sit in the command pod as we conduct this critical test to validate the capsule's safety. And here we are on the launch pad, and I've now switched to live commentary. So I don't know how this is going to go. I hope it's going to go okay, but let's see how we go. So Jebediah, Bill, and Bob